Morning everyone. Hope you all are fit and fine students. Yes beta, today we will start chapter number 6 models taken from our practice book. Yes students, let's begin with the worksheet number 1 first of all. Read the following sentences. Can you say what is the significance of the underlined words in each sentence? Let's read first one student. That bag is very small. You may carry it on the plane as hand baggage. Could you shut the door, please? You ought to make amends for your bad behavior. If you talk, you will get punished. Now beta, the underlined words are models. बेटा जो भी underlined words हैं वो सभी models हैं. Like बेटा may, could, ought to, will. These all are models. Students, in the first sentence, look, you may carry it on the plane. It's permission. Here students, modal may shows permission. Then बेटा, could you shut the door please? Could modal बेटा यहाँ पर हमें क्या शो कर रहा है? Polite request. Then बेटा third one, you ought to make amends for your bad behavior. Here बेटा modal ought to expresses suggestion, or we can say advice. Then beta fourth one, if you talk you will get punished. Now here modal will is used to express threat or warning. All these are modals: may, could, ought to, will. Okay, and students, remember that words that express attitudes like permission, request, suggestion, advice, threat, etc. are called models. बेटा जो भी words हैं जो हमारे permission, request, suggestion, advice, threat ऐसे attitudes को बेटा show करते हैं, express करते हैं, those are called models. उन्हें हम क्या बोलते हैं बेटा? Models, mode or manner. Okay. Now students, one table is given below. And the table below contains models beta. Now beta, put a tick against the models used in each of the attitudes suggested above, and one has been done for you. As students, we have discussed that uses of models in previous lecture. Now students, try this worksheet yourself, worksheet number 1. Now students, let's begin with the worksheet number 2. Work with your partner. Rewrite the sentences using the models indicated along with each sentence. One example is given to help you. First one student, do not come out of the house till it stops raining. Must, model must given है बेटा हमें bracket में. तो बेटा how can we frame this sentence again? How can we rewrite? Do not come out. We can remove this and write down must here. You must not come out of the house till it stops raining. It will be good if you respect your parents. Model should is given here students in bracket. So students, how can we rewrite better? You should respect your parents for giving advice. बेटा हमें advice देनी हो, सलाह देनी हो, तो हमें बेटा कौन सा model use करना था? Should. Okay. You should respect your parents. Now students, third one, no smoking. Model can is given here and one picture is also given here students. So students, how can we write? You cannot smoke here. Finish the work tonight and get the weekend off. Model must is given. Now rewrite the sentence better. You must finish the work tonight to get the weekend off. Or we can say, you must finish the work tonight and get the weekend off. Like this students, try to complete. Next one, it's a horror movie. Children below 16 not allowed. Model is can. Okay, model can given है बेटा हमें यहाँ पर. बेटा how can we frame? Children below 16 cannot be allowed to see horror movie. Or better we can say it's a horror movie. So children below 16 cannot be allowed. Anyways, today you can write this sentence. Now beta, let's move on to the next one. It is your friend's birthday. Give her a card. Modal should is given here, students. So how can we frame the sentence? You should give a card to your friend on her birthday for giving advice that we should give a card. A driving license only if you are above 18. आपको ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस कब मिल सकते हैं? सिर्फ तब जब आप above 18 हो. And modal can is given here in this bracket. Now how can we frame beta this sentence again? By using modal can. Yes students, we can write like this. You can get a driving license only if you are above 18. Okay, you can get a driving license only if you are above 18. Now beta, let's move on to the worksheet number 3. Read these sentences. Write A, B, C or D against each in the space provided. One has been done as an example. Asking or giving permission, then making a request, then making a suggestion or giving advice, making a threat. Now students, let's read the first sentence. May I speak to you for a minute? Here students, इस सेंटेंस से हमें क्या पता चल रहा है? It's asking or giving permission. Asking permission. So students, write down A here. In the space provided to you, write down A. Then beta, second one, you ought to keep your house locked. Here students, it's request, no. Making a suggestion or advice, yes, it's the advice. So students, write down C. Okay, write down C here. It's making a suggestion or giving advice. Then third one, would you mind if I switch off the fan? Then request is given here. Request शो करे बेटा ये sentence आपको. So write down B. Now बेटा, fourth one, do that again and I will tell the teacher. Then write down D for threat. Okay, to express threat, write down D. That's a place you ought to visit. Write down C to express suggestion. Then beta, can someone tell me the time? Then request. Stop chewing that pencil or I will take it away. Write down D. Okay, write down D here for a threat. Making a threat, warning देने के लिए. Could you lend me your pen? Shaw's request. So write down B. I wondered if you could show me these photos. Again, write down B. Can we go inside the hall? Write down A. Okay, write down like this students. In first sentence, write down A. Then in second one, C. In third one, B. In fourth one, beta D. In fifth one, C. Sixth, B. Seventh, D. Eighth, B. Ninth, B. And 10th one, A. Like this students, try to complete this worksheet. Okay beta. Let's move on to the worksheet number 4 now for permission. Beta, remember that can and may both beta we use for seeking or giving permission. Can और may modal दोनों को बेटा हम परमिशन लेने के लिए या परमिशन देने के लिए हम यूज़ कर सकते हैं. कैन सीकिंग और गिविंग परमिशन इन अ फ्रेंडली वे. कैन को हम कब यूज़ करेंगे बेटा? जब हम फ्रेंडली वे में बेटा किसी को परमिशन दे रहे हैं या ले रहे हैं उससे. एंड मे स्टूडेंट्स सीकिंग और गिविंग परमिशन इन अ फॉर्मल में, जब हम बेटा फॉर्मल वे से लाइक अथॉरिटी से बेटा हम कुछ परमिशन ले रहे हैं लाइक प्रिंसिपल और टीचर. ओके, देन स्टूडेंट्स वी यूज़ मॉडल may. Now students, let's begin with the first sentence. Work with your partner. Write down what should be said in the following situations using appropriate models. One example has been done for you. अ स्टूडेंट वॉन्ट्स टू एंटर द प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफिस. बेटा एक स्टूडेंट प्रिंसिपल के ऑफिस में एंटर करना चाहता है तो बेटा वो क्या बोलेगा स्टूडेंट्स? मे आई कम इन सर, लाइक दिस. मॉडल मे. ओके, मॉडल मे हम यूज़ करेंगे किस लिए बेटा? फॉर अ फॉर्मल वे. नाउ स्टूडेंट्स, सेकेंड वन, you want to borrow a CD from your friend, then beta we can write down, can I borrow a CD from you? Okay, can I borrow a CD from you, like this students. Okay, then students, next one, Sheila wants to ask her mother to allow her to go out for a movie with her friends. Then beta we can say like, Mama, may I go out for a movie with my friends? Then fourth one, Ranveer wants to sit down. रणवीर बैठना चाहता है but needs the teacher's permission to do so. But उसे बेटा टीचर की परमिशन चाहिए बैठने के लिए. तो how can we say students? May I sit down teacher? Or ma'am, may I sit down? Like this. Okay, use model may. Then students, the sailor wants to smoke in the mess. Then use model may. May I smoke here? Or may I smoke in the mess? Like this. The students of class plus 1 and class plus 2 have not got the permission to bring vehicles to school. So how can we write students? How can we write this notice? The students of class plus 1 and plus 2 cannot be allowed to bring vehicles to school. Like this students, try to complete this worksheet number 4. Let's move on to the model will now. To show the following modes beta we use model will. For simple future, बेटा जब हम simple future की बात कर रहे हैं then बेटा second and third person के साथ हम क्या यूज़ करेंगे? model will. To show simple future show करने के लिए. For example, he will be 30 next Monday. Then student, for determination we use will. I will keep my promise. With I, with past person for determination. Okay. Then for prediction, बेटा हम किसी को कुछ predict कर रहे हैं, कुछ बता रहे हैं, मीन्स भविष्यवाणी करना बेटा, prediction करना. Like your son will become a scientist. Then students, we use model will with a second person pronoun. Okay, then beta for request, will you please show me the way to the past train? Like this students, try to use model will. Now students, let's begin with the model would now. Would is past of will. Will का past model beta क्या है? Would. For example, how can we use this? He told me that he would go there. To express a habitual activity, बेटा हमारी कोई habitual activity हो उसको show करने के लिए भी बेटा हम model would का use करते हैं. किस तरह से students? For example, in winter he would study till late night. कि winters में ये उसकी habit है बेटा कि late night तक read करता है, late night तक study करता है. Okay, it's a habitual activity. To express a suggestion or polite request, बेटा polite request के लिए हमने एक model use किया था could. Now बेटा would also. Both model we can use for polite request, would and could, remember. Okay. To express a suggestion or polite request we use model would. For example बेटा, would you please show me your pen? क्या आप मुझे अपना पेन दिखाओगे? To express wish or preference, हम किसी चीज़ को बेटा preference दे रहे हैं. For example, I would rather have a cup of tea than milk. कि मैं क्या लेना चाहूँगा? I would rather have a cup of tea. टी लेना चाहूँगा मिल्क की बजाय. मीन्स दो चीज़ों में से आप किसको प्रेफर कर रहे हो बेटा, किसको ज़्यादा पसंद कर रहे हो? ओके. To express unreal condition, बेटा जब अनरियल कंडीशन है जो वास्तविकता नहीं है, अनरियल है कि काश कि ऐसा होता बट रियलिटी में नहीं है बेटा, देन वी यूज़ मॉडल वुड. फॉर एग्जांपल बेटा, वुड दैट आई वर रिच. काश कि मैं रिच होता. वो रिच है नहीं बेटा लेकिन वो इमेजिन करे एक अनरियल कंडीशन, काश कि ऐसा होता. वुड दैट आई वर रिच. For past habit, we use modal would. Gandhiji would spin over his wheel. So students, would modal is used to express habitual activity, for polite request, for preference or wish or unreal condition and past habit. Now beta, let's move on to the modal shall. To show the following modes beta, we use modal shall. फॉर सिंपल फ्यूचर बेटा, जब हमें सिंपल फ्यूचर शो करना है बेटा आई और वी, फर्स्ट पर्सन के साथ हम बेटा मॉडल क्या यूज़ करेंगे, शेल. जब हम सिंपल फ्यूचर की बात करें, फॉर एग्जांपल बेटा आई शेल बी 20 नेक्स्ट वीक. एंड स्टूडेंट्स, व्हेन वी आर डूइंग प्रॉमिस, जब बेटा हम कोई प्रॉमिस कर रहे हैं, सपोज इफ़ यू गेट गुड मार्क्स यू शेल बी गिवन अ पार्टी विद second person you, we use shall for the promise. If you get good marks you shall be given a party. Then beta, for threat or warning, if you remain absent, कि अगर आप ऐसे ही absent रहोगे, your name shall be struck off. Then for suggestion, shall we go for a picnic? Here students, we use modal shall. And next student, modal should. To show the following modes, we use modal should. It's past of shall. Should जो है बेटा shall का past है. For example बेटा, I said that I should be 35 next day. For advice बेटा, हम जब advice express कर रहे हैं, advice दे रहे हैं बेटा हम किसी को, तो हमें क्या यूज़ करना है, modal should. For example बच्चे, you should work hard. You should attend classes regularly. You should take proper diet. Okay, advice देने के लिए बेटा हम मॉडल यूज़ करेंगे should. After lest बेटा, lest word के बाद, lest conjunction के बाद हम यूज़ करेंगे बेटा मॉडल should. Lest is a negative conjunction बेटा. Okay, remember it's a negative conjunction. Work hard lest you should fail. कड़ी मेहनत करो, नहीं तो तुम फेल हो जाओगे. ओके, वर्क हार्ड लेस्ट यू शुड फेल. आफ्टर लेस्ट वर्ड वी यूज मॉडल शुड. देन बेटा फॉर मोरल ड्यूटी और वी कैन सी ड्यूटी, वी यूज मॉडल शुड. फॉर एग्जाम्पल बेटा, वी शुड रिस्पेक्ट आवर पेरेंट्स. ये हमारी मॉरल ड्यूटी बनती है कि बेटा हमें उनकी रिस्पेक्ट करनी चाहिए. वी शुड रिस्पेक्ट आवर एल्डर्स, we should respect our teachers. Okay, like this beta. Then students, probable condition, should he come here, कि अगर वो यहाँ आए, give him my message, तो उसे मेरा मैसेज दे देना कि अगर वो आए, कंडीशन रख दे कि अगर ऐसा हो. Okay, for probable condition we use modal should. For advice it's past of shall. Then after last word we use modal should. Then for moral duty and then for probable condition we use modal should. Yes beta, I hope you all have understood well what we have done now. Now beta, try remaining worksheets of this chapter, worksheet 5 to 8. Okay, try worksheet 5 to 8 students in your practice book. And that's all for today students. Thanks and have a nice day. Bye bye beta.